2,000 years after the departure of Jesus the Christ. The prophets are back to teach the real Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, their true nationality. This is their campaign.
All praise. The officer taught well in the spirit. Okay, what's your name, brother? Pete. What's your name, sis? My sister right here. What's your name? I didn't hear. Come closer, sis. I seen you've been listening for a while.
Joe.
What's your name?
Joe.
Joe? Okay, I'm off here. All right. So you heard what the officer was teaching about marriage. Now, marriage is very important within our community. You see a lot of marriages within our communities nowadays.
I'm a common law kind of guy, you know what I'm saying?
Common law?
I'm a common law guy.
Now explain that. What is common law?
I'm not going to the so-called white man to file papers for him to be all of my business all day by the most high. You know what's up when the Creator is talking to you. That's somebody in your life. I don't need nobody else to validate that.
I want to show you that in the Bible. First, give me Hebrews. Read that.
Hebrews 13 verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
So this is, God said that marriage is honorable in all, right?
And the bed undefiled.
The bed undefiled, meaning what goes on in your marriage bed is undefiled. That's your business. As long as you're not bringing nobody else in there, but you keep it, that's your business, right?
But whoremongers,
what?
Whoremongers and adulterers.
Whoremonger is what? We know what an adulterer is, right? An adulterer is a man or a woman that goes outside of their marriage, right? Now, what is a whoremonger? Fornicator. A whoremonger is the same thing. Somebody who sneaks around, right?
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
It says God will judge whoremongers and adulterers, right? So, now you mentioned common law. Now, can I find that in the Bible where it just said common law Bible? I mean, common law marriage? Where just me and my wife decide we're doing our own thing and there's nothing else to it?
I'm not going to the Super Bowl.
Why not?
It's
Now,
about money.
It's about money?
Yes, sir.
Do you drive?
I'm able to, but I don't.
You're able to. You have a driver's license, right? Now, if you drive, right, you have a driver's license. Now, you go in and get a car. Now you decide, I'm going to drive. Go and get a car. What's the first thing you got to do with that car? Where do you got to register at? With the motor vehicle.
That's a property.
What else do you do?
My wife is not a property. My wife is a blessing. It's a gift.
In order to drive it, though, in order to drive that car, in order for you to claim that car, you also have to get a deed, right? You got to pay insurance on that car. You got to maintain the car, right? So why wouldn't we do that for our wives?
She's not my property.
She's not your property? We just read marriage. The first marriage, one of the first things that God instituted in the earth between human beings was marriage. That's why Scripture says marriage is honorable. Now give me Sirach 36:24. 36.
Their definition is different from the ordained definition.
What definition was that?
The way you said it is not the way that it's done here.
How did I say it?
How it's written, excuse me, not how you said it, but how you read it. How it's read or how it's written in Scripture. It's not how it's done here.
So let me show you. I'm getting to that.
The word 36 verse 24.
No, it's an honest question.
He that getteth a wife
It's So he that getteth the wife. Now we're going into precepts about marriage, right? That's the topic we're talking about, is marriage between a man and a woman. Should you go and make sure you have a documented marriage, legally getting married, right?
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
Beginneth a what?
A possession.
There's that word that we talked about earlier that came up just a minute ago, was possession. It said, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. A wife is a godly possession. What? A wife is a godly possession, not like a car. It's not, don't think I'm comparing. I was just giving you a scenario because it came up about possession. So we were talking, because it said a lot of the brothers would say, I'm not going to go to the city hall and get married and get the paperwork for me and my wife for us to be legally married. But when you get a car, you got to get the deed to the car. You got to register the car. You got to put insurance on the car. You got to make sure you got a driver's license. So we'll do all the paperwork for the car. But now when it comes to the wife, it seems like it's not that important. But when your child is born, aren't you going to write your name on that birth certificate? And that's paperwork too, right? Absolutely. So
that's because of the condition of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But if I was off in a society where we acknowledging our right place,
our own customs, right?
Yeah, and we acknowledging our right place in this lifetime,
right?
There would be no such reason to
deal
with them.
I want to show you our ancient customs.
Because at the end of the day, the birth certificate is a shipping document.
We understand. You understand that you got the birth certificate, you got social security card, you got your passport, but if you want to travel, you need those things. If you want to maintain here in society today, those are things that you need, right? Now I'm going to show you our ancient customs of marriage. Did it include paperwork or did it not include paperwork? Let's see where the paperwork came from. Quote it and read.
Tobit 7 verse 14.
Tobit, now this is Old Testament. This is Old Testament. This is the book of Tobit, right? This is before Christ. Read.
And called Edna his wife.
So it said Tobit, and he said he called Edna his wife, right?
And took paper.
And took what?
And took paper. And did write an instrument of covenants.
An instrument of covenants. What does that mean? Paperwork. In another, give me something else. What else?
Agreement. Document.
Agreement. What else? What's another word for agreement on paper? Contracts. Contracts. Marriages in our customs was a contract. That's why you go and do the paperwork. It is a contract. So now you have a man who's about to give his daughter to another man, goes and has his wife there as a witness, and they get paperwork and they draw up a contract. Read that again.
And called Edna his wife, and took paper and did write an instrument of covenants, and sealed it.
And sealed it. Now he put a, remember all the time they used to use a seal. Even today, they have the government seal that they put on things on official documents. So in those times, men had seals where they would burn like ink, and they would use their seal as a stamp. So nobody could say that, oh, you forged it, or I didn't sign that, or they put it on a ring, right? And then I put my seal on it, right? So,
Then they began to eat, and Raguel called his wife Edna, and said unto her, Sister, prepare another chamber, and bring her in thither.
So prepare another chamber. Now, remember our ancient custom was a marriage chamber. So now you would go and deal with the paperwork between the father, and then you have a wedding feast. That's where the ceremony, the wedding, what they call it, reception comes from. You have a feast afterwards, right? And then came the wedding chamber, where the bride and groom would go in together, right? And they would consummate their marriage, and if the man would have to bring out the sheet, and you'd have to show the blood on the sheet that this woman was a virgin. Otherwise, because at that time we paid dowry to the father. In many countries they do it still today, where you have to pay the dowry to the father not actually buying the daughter. Yeah.
It's like saying I'm
taking something, I'm giving something back, right? So you have to pay dowry, and if she was not a virgin, and it's like you were trying to pull a fast one on me, then you have to give me my money back. Right?
Did any of this have to be like signed off by someone? higher and master?
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that.
Or is it just between the Father and the
Sirach 42, verse 7. Deliver all things in number and weight, and put all in writing.
So now it says, put all things, deliver all things in numbers and weight. So it says, keep account of things and deliver all things in writing. So that was our custom, that we had to put things in writing. Why did we do that? Because when it came to marriage, now I have daughters, right? Huh? Yeah, but exactly. But now, let's say in those times, right? I have daughters, right? Now he comes to me, he's a young man. He says, "Listen, I want to marry your daughter." I say, "Fine." I give him my daughter, and I trust. Now we're doing a Commonwealth marriage, saying, "I just give him my daughter." And I say, "You don't need no paperwork. I trust you. You're a good man. Now I give him my daughter." Now he decides to be a dog, and he says, "Well, I'm done with her. I want another woman." Now I come to him with the elders and say, we had laws against that. He's an adulterer now. So I come to him with the elders and I'm saying, listen, there's judgment for that because I gave you my daughter and now you're running around doing whatever you want to do. And he says, you never gave me a daughter. He said, you never gave it to me. Prove it. I don't have no paperwork. I just say, oh, what, remember that day at my house? I don't remember that. I was never there. That's not my wife. It's not my problem your daughter running around. I don't know what's going on with that. So we had to have paperwork because of that, to hold men accountable.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented. How about you? How about you? People want to know who's the king.
Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.